Ramsar is calling for blacks to be patriotic to their own country and its people. Our economic unity will make us integrate with ourselves and disintegrate with our oppressors. That's all we are asking for you, our people. How long are we going to enjoy this poverty and harsh treatment from these politicians? If we don't rise and stand up and fight for what belongs to us, we will constantly fight petty issues. At the end of the day, we are not going to achieve anything. We need the land and control of our resources, control of our mineral resources. Let's take it and make sure that our people taste the power, taste the real freedom. The money that print and supply by the imperialist cabal, and they use the same money to control resources and human capital of the defeated nation, who depend wholeheartedly to their money. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré and Sahel partners are in pursuit for power and not driven by money, something I can't say about SADC, ECOWAS, and other parts of African continent countries. Hence, it's a ruse to give pensioners power to lead the government. They become leaders seeking for retirement opulence for their families and friends, and to hell with the rest of the population. It will take the wisdom of the elders and the energy of the youth to implement the revolutionary cause, to remove these stooges from power. The power which they don't know how to use it to develop their countries. White people know how to use power, hence they control these pensioners in doing what they want to achieve. Dominance and control situation. The mind is the only sovereignty of a human being. However, many they don't use it for benefit or the development of their society. Politician remains the enemy of the nation. For one reason, they are in pursuit for their financial freedom, while the entire nation remain in poverty and living in squalor. Nelson Mandela ANC made a deal with the white elites to keep the racism structures unchanged, and while he controlled the anger of the indigenous people, the white elites made him a black messiah and a global icon, or a useful fool. The same pattern continues with the past and the current ANC leadership. The ANC and its partners betrayed black agenda. The multinational corporations rule South Africa, portrays politicians as corrupt and the thieves through their mainstream media, hiding the fact that both imperialists and politicians are in cahoots, looting the wealth of South Africa. So the issue here is about us black people to understand the difference between power and money. We black people prefer to work hard to earn money even when we are in government leadership, whether flaunt monies and achievement, and buy things whites produced for us for consumption. We'd rather behave as if we were rich yet poor like church mouse. We keep on living a fake life. Hence many feel sad when Donald Trump, the President of the United States, says he'll give white people a refugee status to leave South Africa, to settle in the USA. These black people doesn't see an opportunity here because we are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, meaning we don't want to do for ourselves and become self-sufficient and self-determined. We even accuse each other of racism in front of these white folks seeking their validation. We are suffering from mental slavery and it's not funny. Racism is power and prejudice. We blacks don't have both, and we implemented none of them. We are slaves to a system created to oppress and exploit us. We need to get that into our heads that this country is still in the hands of the settlers. They own everything. Top 5 rich people in South Africa are settlers. Only one black person is part of them. So I don't want us to get into those details about it. However, as we continue, white supremacy is the system created to exploit, dominate, and control the situation. That's the power of imperialism. They pursue power while we blacks pursue money. You see the difference there. White people pursue power so that they can influence all the decisions, the important decisions, and control the important things in this country. While we black people, we like money. We just want to get money, get paid, and we go waste it. That money somewhere in the nightclubs, taverns, and so forth. Remember one important thing. The power is what these heads. They print and supply the money to us. And then in the process, they use the same money to control mineral resources, human capital, influence. They even make decisions. They control all politicians using the same money. Because we depend on them wholeheartedly. We cannot breathe without them saying so. Just because we want money from them. Something which we can do at ourselves. We can print and subtract money for ourselves and fund our own programs. Infrastructure development, we can fund it. We can create the vast majority of jobs. And then all these children that are roaming the street doing nothing, becoming victims of drugs and prostitutions and human trafficking, can be taken and put in those type of jobs only if we own those jobs. Fortunately, none of these sellout politicians think about those things. They only think about their next votes. Who's going to vote for them in a way they want. They want to position themselves. That's all they do. They like looking at it, making empty promises. As Ramsar, we are not about that. Where you want to develop the country and ensure every child learn his own history at school. Every child knows his background, he knows his own country. Understand what needs to be done. Every adult, if you want to work, you will go and work. But if you want to own a company, you'll be funded by the government of Ramsar. That is very critical. That's why we still say Ramsar is the future. That future needs you in it to be part of it. You cannot do things for yourself while sitting doing nothing. Get your hands dirty as well.